All right, what is up, everyone? We are here to bring you a very interesting, very important video on Cardano. A lot of interesting things going out. We've been breaking out bullishly, but we're currently finding resistance. So in this video, we will break down Cardano, try to simplify things. I know there's a lot going on this chart, but don't you worry. We're going to break it down, make it simple to understand. We got Mess in here with us. What's up, man?
Hello, everybody. I think, man, it's happening. Alt season, is here. There's a lot of things going on,
Thanks around the corner.
specifically 100%, and
Yep.
we're seeing that pump right now, 14% up with Cardano,
Yep.
and we just retraced, and we're still up 14%. So yeah, we're just gonna discuss those price targets, and if you want to accumulate more, we have a couple. We think we know where the price should be at and where it makes sense for you to add more to your positions, or maybe if you're just seeing this right now, this could be very good for you to actually see where you want to enter, if anything. So
Yeah.
I'll let you start first.
Yeah, so just to describe what's going on here, because there's a lot of lines. So we are in a descending triangle here that we broke bullishly out of, this being the breakout point. Now, zooming out a bit more, we're in a macro ascending triangle here. Okay, the 36 cent kind of being where we're finding resistance around that region, and over here 38, 39 cents is where we had historical resistance before. So I believe there's two valid tops of this ascending triangle here. Okay, we broke out bullishly out of this descending triangle here, and we're currently finding resistance at these peak levels. So let's kind of talk about a retracement, because I do believe we're going to have a bit of a retracement here. Let me just mention the indicators, why we kind of think things are going to pull back. Looking at the 4 hour here, MACD momentum waves looking like it wants to have a bearish crossover soon, looking like we have room to go down. The stochastic bearish crossover really wants to have that leg down. MACD not looking too hot. We're starting it a tick downwards, and RSI having a move downwards. So based off that, I'd wager that based off the 4 hour higher time frames, we're looking like we want to have a bit of a pullback here. I don't know if you agree.
No, definitely. I think even if you look at maybe lower time frames to zoom in and see what's happening on smaller time frames, you'll see a lot of wicks after. So we broke out, obviously broke out of that major descending triangle, broke out of that. Everybody started to flood into the market. Everybody's buying. And if you look at the top there where we peaked, we're seeing a lot of wicks to the top side where sellers are trying to come back in and sell this. There's a lot of people that are trying to take profit at the moment, and a lot of people that are also trying to buy into it right now. But it could be that the sellers right now are trying. There are more sellers trying to take profit than people are coming in, and I think that there's a lot of people that are probably just waiting on the sideline for another dip down for us to actually see where they can accumulate even more. So we're definitely had that run up, saw some sort of resistance at the previous resistance we have at the 0.355, so 0.36 almost, and we're on our way down right now trying to recorrect. So in terms of even on the 1 hour, we literally this second we're at, there's 3 minutes for that 1 hour chart to close. We had a crossover on the MACD, a bearish crossover indicating the momentum is reversing. RSI also is having lower high as we move forward, as showing us that in terms of just price action specifically, not momentum, we're kind of losing that strength as we move forward. So yeah, I think correction is actually very healthy now. And in terms of price target, like we discussed, I think 0.32, 0. I would say the 30 is too low, but 0.32 to 0.31 is very healthy to retrace down to, and we'd still stay bullish in that area.
Yeah, and you know what? I actually bought a little bit of Cardano recently, and personally, if I was thinking of accumulating, I would want to see if we can fall back down to, like we were saying, 32 cents to roughly 30 cents is kind of the accumulation zone, in my opinion. Based off these time frames, it looks like we're seeing some bearish signs. Falling back down and retest the breakout point at around 30 cents, I think is very reasonable. That's totally plausible, in my opinion. Look at the volume, decreasing volume. Based off the stochastic on the 1 hour, maybe we have like a little bit of a move upwards. Maybe we mess around in these regions for like a little bit, but having that little bit of a pullback, retest the breakout point, especially after a breakout, kind of makes sense.
Yeah, no, definitely. So one of those lines Brendan drew here is definitely gonna have some sort of resistance slash support. But yeah, no, I think that's good right now. I think do expect a healthy retracement. But one thing, we might not even go all the way down there.
We might
I'm
not.
even seeing right now, yeah, within the next 2 minutes, the 1 hour candles is gonna close as a hammer basically. It's just, but still more bearish, still more leaning towards the bearish side. It's still red, but if we don't push all the way up right now, I think we're going to see that a continuous momentum to the downside. But there's definitely a battle happening.
Yeah.
I would not try to trade this. This for the day traders. You're probably itching right now to add to your position or try to short this, but I would not honestly try to touch this. I think we're at very critical times. Buyers and sellers, it's constant battle at the moment, and anything can happen. Any move up or down can really catalyze the market. So give it a second, let it breathe, give it some breathing room, see where things are going to stand. We're still not fully clear where the support is, but
Right.
yeah, maybe give it a couple hours.
Yeah, it's hard to call, right? And we want to understand direction more clearly if we're looking to accumulate or trade. We had a bullish breakout, but on the larger time frames, the indicators seem like they want to have a pullback. So it's hard to call. One of the things that I keep harping on that I feel is very valid and important to constantly keep an eye out for is Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance definitely has an effect on the altcoins. Whenever Bitcoin dominance rises, altcoins typically suffer. Whenever it falls, altcoins typically benefit. So keeping an eye and tracking Bitcoin dominance, I feel will be very telling to try and understand what something like Cardano will do in the near and long term here.
Definitely. So make sure you follow our Discord. We put all these trading signals in Discord much quicker than YouTube. So the link is in the description. And I don't have anything else to say, to be honest. If you have anything to add here,
I'll wrap it up. Other than the pitchfork, we may react to
definitely the
the.
pitchfork.
Yeah, look, we got rejected off the median of the pitchfork here. So, just keep in mind all these factors here, guys. These are just considerations. That's it for me. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Hit the bell icon to be notified of new uploads. Take care.
Yes.